All right, y'all, welcome back. We're going to do another discussion today. And the topic I want to bring up is goals and beliefs, and sort of break down what a goal is, or how a lot of people perceive a goal, how I like to perceive goals, and then relate that to beliefs, belief systems, mindset, how our brain functions. Kind of tie all that together a little bit, see if we can make some sense of those topics and how they may relate. So let's talk about goals for a moment. It's really common that people come to other fitness professionals, and they bring a couple of goals with them. Fitness goals, weight loss, muscle gain, like something with composition. Maybe it's something to do with pain reduction, mobility, flexibility, something related to longevity. Goals. You've got some, I've got some, we all know what they are. Okay. Belief system. What do people actually believe in, and why? And if they don't believe in something, why? Well, let's talk about some ideas behind those topics. Belief. I believe in something. Why do I believe in something? Maybe I have a previous experience where something I've tried, or I've had success in something. It's come true. I've seen it happen in front of me. The power of somebody completing something first, then I can complete it, right? Those examples happen all the time. Records get broke once, and then they just get broken over and over and over again. So through experience, maybe we have an experience and we didn't have success. And so there is a disbelief in the objective or the goal. Starting to relate these back to goals now. Maybe we have no experience at all in which we can draw from. So we don't know if it's possible or not. We don't know what to believe or what not to believe. Okay. Empowering ourselves and connecting the two together. So if I have a goal for myself, if I can simply believe the goal is possible, like believe it. I tell myself, there's strategies around this we can talk a little bit about, but if I believe in the goal and I start having positive energy toward the goal, I'm going to then have a different type of internal process. Every cell in my body is going to have a positive projection toward this goal happening. Every time I have an emotional setback or a negative bias comes into my brain that tells me otherwise, I'm going to be empowered. I'm going to have a positive undercurrent that's going to help me combat those negative thoughts, negative biases. If I don't believe that the goal is possible, but I'm simply challenging myself with the idea that I'm going to try for it, that changes a lot. That opens up the ability for negative thoughts to crowd the space in our mind, for negative biases to not change, for a new thought process and ability to interpret how we feel will remain the same. We won't be shifting and changing and adapting to these ideas as easily. So having a belief, not just saying it, but then really thinking it regularly, having a positive projection of that belief can be very empowering and can really help with change. So when we set our goals, oftentimes we need to take a step back from the original goal and start looking at little tiny goals that will build up and compound to reach our larger goal. And so maybe we have a negative experience or a negative belief system around some of those small goals. And your coach, or if you're self-learning, you're just getting on the internet, you're reading some things, however you're getting your knowledge, however it's coming to you, you may have had experience with some or all or none of the mini goals, sub goals, or steps along the way. You're normal. That's a life experience that most people have. There's a good and a bad side to everything. And so taking a step back and looking at all those small steps, those sub goals to get you to your final goal, and then setting intention with positive belief toward each of those small goals. And some of those things are going to be easy potentially to overcome, and some are going to be quite challenging. But if you can stay positive and start chipping away at those small sub-goals, then those will compound and your larger goal will be much easier to obtain. So, a positive mindset. If you need some help with positive mindset, work with a coach, work with myself, find a book, find some resources on the internet. There's a lot of ways to get through it, to get to it, and practice it. It's just like the exercise. If we can start really having a more complex belief system in our mindset around how we might try to change something physically for our body, the two working together, we're going to get big success. If we never really make the attempt to make adaptations to how we approach and think about things and train our mind on pace with training our body, then good chances we're either going to continue to spin tires, not reach our goals, or if we do kind of peak up near reaching that goal, the amount of time we maintain that goal or perpetuate even further successes beyond that goal is going to be a lot smaller. So anyhow, that's my rant, that's my discussion. Goals and mindset, how they relate, and how they can help us really achieve a lot more. Okay, I'll see you next time.